Hello and welcome everyone to my channel The Cycling Frog, and today I'm trying something new. We're going to prepare our cycling manager game. It's from Sporza, it's a Belgian site. I'm Belgian, so that makes sense. People from outside of Belgium, I don't know if you can play this with me. I will go through the rules, I will go through my team, and I will show my tactics and explain my choices a bit. So here we are at the rules. You can choose 20 riders. You got a budget of 120 million and only 4 riders from the same team. Which races are included? It starts with Omloop and then it ends with Luik Bastenaken Luik. 18 races. In between we have some non-World Tour races like Keulen, Brussel, Kuurne, Le Samin. Then we have Strade Bianche, Nokerse Koersen, Breda de Kokstad Classic, Milano Sanremo, Classic Brugge de Panne, E3, Gent-Wevelgem, Dwars door Vlaanderen, Ronde van Vlaanderen, Scheldepret, Paris-Roubaix, La Flèche, de Brabantse Pijl, Amstel Gold Race, Waalse Pijl en Liège-Bastogne-Liège. Okay, now we scroll a bit down. Every race you choose 12 of the riders of your 20. 8 stay on the bus. The 12 riders in your team, they can win points for that race. The other 8, they don't get points even if they have a good result. The first 25 get more points. 26 until the last one gets 2 or 1 point. The monuments have more points than World Tour, and World Tour has more points than non-World Tour. So that's already something. And then you can choose your top rider, your captain. He will get extra points if he gets in the top 5. If he gets first, he gets 25 extra. So imagine Wout van Aert is your captain. He wins Paris-Roubaix. He gets, instead of 100 points, he gets 125, which is a nice bonus, of course. And every teammate of your captain, like Jumbo-Visma wins, Wout van Aert wins, and you have Laporte in your team, they get 5 points. If they start, of course. You can do 4 transfers throughout the year. That's important for the tactics. You have to pay more if you do a transfer, but every race has a day classification. You can win prizes, etc. So we have the rules a bit. Let's go to selection, or yeah. So here we are at this screen. We can see day 1 Omloop het Nieuwsblad. This is not my definitive team. The riders are, but I have to change some, see who rides, because Wout van Aert will not ride Omloop and Pogačar, etc. But I can explain my choices. Why did I choose these riders to be my team? First of all, I think you're gonna have to need the big 3. The big 3: Wout van Aert, Mathieu van der Poel, Pogačar. If you don't have them, I think you are screwed. They're the big favorite, the most pricey also, but you have to get them. Otherwise, you will not win much points, I think. So Wout van Aert, Van der Poel, Pogačar. Those choices are obvious, of course. Pogačar can win everything he rides. Same for Van der Poel, same for Van Aert. They will ride a lot. Some will only start like in Strade and Some will start in Omloop, and some will even finish in Liège, Bastogne-Liège from the 3. So that's super interesting. Then I got Pidcock. He didn't ride the World Championship to prepare for his road season. He already won a stage in Algarve, so his form is good. I got a sprinter in the form of Arnaud Delis. What he was showing last year was already impressive. This year he did already some superb things. I'm not gonna say he's gonna win the biggest races, but for like in the Scheldeprijs or Brugge de Panne, even Gent-Wevelgem, Nokerse Koersen, Kuurne-Brussel-Kuurne, I think he's one of the favorites for top 5 for sure. Laporte, a teammate of Wout van Aert, last year very impressive. Of course, I think Wout van Aert gonna win more, but I think he will get top 10s, top 25s, and in combination with the +5 for the win if Van Aert wins. And in the races where Van Aert doesn't ride, I think he's one of the better options of Jumbo-Visma, surely with his sprint. Quinten Hermans, as teammate of Van der Poel, but also as the captain in the Healy Classics, starting from Brabantse Pijl, something like that. Last year, second in Liège, Bastogne-Liège. So I have big. I think he has big goals this year and can complete them. Seneschal, my only rider from Soudal Quickstep. I'm not gonna think he's gonna win a big race, but I think he's constant enough for the top 25s, and it seems like he gets every year better and better. Also, the French champion, maybe the jersey will give him an extra boost. So I'm very curious to see where he ends. Then Bettiol, one of my personal favorites. So this is more choice of the heart than of the brain. Our winner of Ronde van Vlaanderen, of course, has won this year already a race. He doesn't win a lot, but if he wins, it's mostly a nice win. Yeah, it's more. It's one of my favorite riders of all time. So then we have Hugo Hofstadter. Big mistake of me last year of not picking him. So I'm not doing that twice. I hope he has the same form of last year. Always good for a top 10, top 15, and in the smaller races like Sameng, Scheldeprijs, I think he's one of the big favorites there. Fabio Fellini, the problem is a bit with all the big guns. It shows already the budget drops for the rest. I think Fabio Fellini has a good sprint in the legs. He's one of the few of Astana that can do something on these races. So yeah, I hope top 25 for him. Mike Teunissen, transfer of Intermarché. He's one of my 4 riders of Intermarché also. One of the captains, together with Girmay. Fast, has a lot of experience, comes from Jumbo-Visma, the team that dominated last year. So yeah. Nicolo Bonifacio, sprinter, also for these flat races. I hope top 10s, top 5s even. Consonni, also a sprinter of Cofidis. He already won a race. I think he's in great shape. Fantastic rider. I think he can achieve more. I hope he will in the future make a transfer to a bigger team, and I think then we will see like something like Laporte, and he will start getting nice results in the bigger races. Arjen Levens, he made also a big transfer. He rides now for Lotto Destiny. Was already good. Surprises sometimes. I hope he does it again this year. Now he's in my team, but you never know. Adrien Petit, the third rider of Intermarché. Strong guy. French. And in the French race, Paris-Roubaix, I think he can show something, a top 10 for sure. And then we have Filippo Baroncini, young Italian talent, world champion in Leuven, if I remember. I mean, it was more a budget thing. I think he can ride hard. The Healy Classics are maybe something for him. It's one of the riders I know the least of. But I know it's a big talent. And I hope he shows it. Jason Tesson from Total Energies. Sprinter. It's more of a guess. Again. Blake Quick. Also a sprinter from Jaco. Young talent. I hope he gets his chance, or if he doesn't, he will maybe prepare the sprint for one of his teammates and end in the top 25. And Dion Smith, a bit, he can do a bit of everything, and I hope he will ride a lot of races so I can let him stay in my team. Of course, with the transfers things, I will transfer 4 people after Paris-Roubaix, probably. If one of my big guns falls and breaks something, of course I will sell them immediately and change them by someone else. Yeah, so who we're gonna get, I don't know yet. But let's watch at the riders' prices. You see, I don't have Alaphilippe or Evenepoel. I probably will get Evenepoel and sell Van Aert or Van der Poel after Paris-Roubaix. I'm also thinking about getting, let me see, Kosnefrag won today, maybe him. Lutsenko is an interesting one. Roglic, we know he will not ride anything. Bardet is interesting. Gaudu is an interesting one. Hirschi, you stay off that one because he broke something. For the people that wanna try, Greg Van Avermaet is a shout, but dangerous one, I think. Jay Vine is an interesting choice for then. Bergil. Those are my opinion, of course. Formelo. Tom de Vriend. Last year surprising in Paris-Roubaix. Kobe Goossens, great shape right now. Caden Groves is an interesting one. Bob Jungels. Jordi Meus, Bauke Mollema, etc. So, if you want to join my competition, my name is Metalman because I work now in the metal sector. And the competition is the Cycling Frog. So if you go here and you search here, zoek een mini-competitie and you type in Cycling Frog. I will put the link down in description. Join. Show me that you know more of cycling or have more luck. Mostly in these things I'm not very lucky. Or I don't know a lot of cycling, that's also possible. So feel free to join my competition and let's have fun. Let's play a little game. And thank you for listening. If you liked it, leave a like. Do you want to see more? Subscribe. and I see everyone in the next episode. Goodbye.